Hi, investors. Welcome to yet another 180 Markets weekly wrap. Friends, we saw some real weakness across the board today and this whole week in general. We are seeing, especially in the growth stocks, companies like Zoom are down from $350 a share all the way down to $100 a share. Atlassian down from $450 to $200 a share. And even stocks like Block have gone from $300 a share all the way down to $100. And unfortunately, the weakness now is trickling over to other markets as well, specifically the venture capital market, where we are now seeing down rounds in the likes of Canva, which are being valued down about 30%, which certainly makes sense considering where the big technology stocks have sold off to. In addition to the company-specific nature of the sell-offs, we are also seeing macroeconomic weakness as well, with so many GDP forecasts down circa about 1% for the week, but on a 5% base, that makes it about a 25% reduction, so it is certainly meaningful. On one positive note, though, we are seeing relative outperformance by some of the commodity companies, and that certainly makes sense again, considering where commodity prices are at. We don't know where the sell-off is ending, but what we're focusing on here at 180 Markets is more on stock-specific basis and companies that control their own destiny, have their own catalysts, and can really make a difference in almost any market conditions. And now to talk more about them, I'll turn it over to Sean.
Thanks, Greg. It definitely has been one of those weeks on the market that we will try and forget. Monday and Tuesday were just terrible, red everywhere. And as Greg said, there were just so many stocks which have released bad news and been falling. Small caps hasn't been that bad. There's still been quite a few runners and a few sectors that are still very strong. Placements this week, there was probably one or two a day. And today we probably have one of the hottest ones we've seen in a while. KNI is the code. And we'll just go here, Jake. So it's trading at $1.15. I won't try and pronounce it. Cunico Limited. And I'll just bring up the chart over here. So Cunico listed at 20 cents. It'd be about not even 6-7 months ago, August last year, 20-cent IPO. They hit $3.60 on day one. So anyone that took that IPO would have been up a lot on their initial investment. This company has been known as a big pump and dump first day, and it came all the way back down to the low 60s recently. Today they were raising money at $1.05. We received huge demand. So obviously there's still a lot of excitement around this company. They are a spin-off from Vulcan Energy. And we did see John Hancock cornerstoning the placement today and maintaining his position in the company. Another interesting placement, probably for the worse, and we don't like talking bad of any companies, but we'll just give you a reason why we didn't like it. Triangle Energy, TEG. So they have now used 4 brokers for their last few capital raises. This is a 1-year chart, but a weekly chart, there's a clear downtrend here. Going through so many brokers is a bad sign, and when you've got a chart with every raise going at a low price, something is wrong. But anyone that did take that placement, good luck. I am unfortunately a holder from the last placement, but don't know for how much longer. Some big runners this week. SRN, we'll bring it up here, Jake. So Surefire Resources trading at 3.9. So we'll bring up the chart here, and that's a weekly. Let's just go to the daily. So the stock pretty much hung around between mid to low ones the whole year up until around here, breaking out in March. So that's actually 2 weeks ago. Sorry, three and a half weeks ago. It was trading around here between 1.2 and 1.9. It hit 2 cents this morning. I think yesterday it went even higher. So this just shows you can get companies that do nothing for ages and then get the market's attention, and it's off to the races. So this one's a vanadium company. They do also have gold as well, but clearly vanadium stocks have been performing really well of late. Let's not forget our favorite Australian vanadium. It's around 7 cents, but it's also a very strong performer. Some other companies that have done pretty well this week, PCL, Pan Continental. So that actually people that our stock tipping comp that we started at the start of the year, a lot of people tipped this one when it was down here, 0.1. It hit 1.1 cents on Wednesday or yesterday. They were in a overseas newsletter called Seeking Alpha, and it's just talking about the value that they could potentially have in one of their wells that they're doing offshore Namibia, I think. So a fantastic story that is, and yeah, well done not only to our tippers, but of course people that are holding this. They're up 10 times their money in a very short period of time. I'll just finish off with our raise we did last Friday, Hexagon. HXG is a code. So this one has not been a great performer. It's gone all the way back down, and we are putting money into this one at a very low price, 2.8. So it's now trading at 3.8. So stock hasn't been issued, but investors are up quite a bit on that. So well done to people that took that. We did have to adjust the price. There were a few things that happened in a short period of time, but we are extremely confident about that placement, and hopefully the bottom has been reached, and onwards and upwards there. Thanks everyone for joining us on the charts. Next week on Off the Charts, we've got Actinogen Biomedical. Code is ACW. They have been a great performer. I remember when we helped out with a placement at 2.2 cents about a year ago. Recently hitting 20 cents. They're back at about mid-9s to 10. So we've got them off the charts, and yeah, that's next Wednesday. So join us for that. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you for watching another presentation by 180 Markets. Don't forget, if you want access to thousands of ASX capital raises, head on over to 180markets.com.au, sign up, and get on board for our very next capital raise. Thanks for watching.